I can't run, man. You know I can't run, buddy. Come on, you gotta help me out, bro.
Daddy. Because you're so fat, because I keep them and not run.
Yeah, because I'm so fat, I cannot run. I replied to one of my comments on somebody I follow. Jack over Mindanao. He was talking about, you know, what he talked about his reviews, and I made a comment about what I fear the most, basically, are stalkers, over trolls and haters. Anyways, I made a comment about, what I personally have more of a fear about is stalkers, over trolls, and haters, and those kind of things you get on your channel, because you will get them. I've gotten a little bit, but that goes with the territory. You let them go. If they go too far, you can shadow block them or whatever it's called on YouTube, because you can't really block somebody on YouTube. I know that Google just won't let you do that, but it's cool. What you do is take their ability. Hey, Cito, go to the side. Oh, Cito, hey, come here. Don't run away from me on a bike, please. There's bikes and a little one. All right, thank you for stopping, coming back, buddy. All right, be careful. There's cement right there, okay? Or mud. Thank you, Kuya. What happens? Both of you guys. Both of you guys. You gotta be careful, guys. When you hear the motorcycles, you know what's coming, guys. How long have you guys lived here? Come on. Anyways, dude, I'm not gonna delete that or even careful, who's behind you. All right, Kuya, don't go to the street. All right, stop before you go to the street, please. Thank you. They're way ahead over there now. We're gonna get some ice cream. Okay, for the third time. What I said was mostly stalkers, and when it comes to that, they fall within the troll category too. I've talked about that before. The 3 levels of trolls. You got your drive-by trolls. I'll just leave a comment or whatever, and yuck, whatever. Or in your live streams, I get most of them anyways. I get everything from Moonface to Uncle Chins to whatever. Which you just roll with it, bro, and you just laugh it out. Dude, I said stop before we go to the street, and he starts rolling the street, and the little one's running behind him. There, wait for me there. Wait there. That's what I said. He's gonna run after you, dude. You gotta I can't run, man. I can't run, buddy. Come on, you gotta help me out, bro.
Daddy. Because you're so fat, because I keep them and not run.
Yeah, because I'm so fat, I cannot run. I also had a stroke, and my left side is not as good as it used to be.
It's close, guys.
Okay, so where are we going now? Here, never mind. That's... Where else do they sell ice cream? Over there? Okay. Hold on, give me your hand. Sorry, guys. I get stressed out, guys. Yes, I raise my voice, but that's how they listen. Not to be an ass or yelling, but that's how I get their attention. You be careful too, Kuya. You're fine right there behind me. Because I'll be the one that gets hit first. Alright, let's go let these cars go by first, okay? Anyways, what I was saying again, the 3 level of trolls. So you got your drive-by ones. Then you got your loyal ones, your loyal hater trolls. The one that are always going to be watching. The ones, no, they're closed. Are the guys from there? They're not open. Hey, they're not open. Where's the store? Where? Oh, that's the store over there. Careful. Alright. I'm trying to do 3 things at once, guys. Trying to make sure this one's safe. That one one, because if he's that one nice, his mother would kill me. And then trying to munch myself too. We're gonna get ice cream. It's funny how he knows where the ice cream is at, but every time I ask him anything, he never knows. Every time I ask him, hey, where's this? But right now, hey, where's the other ice cream? There's not one there, not one there, but he finds this one. Oh, way over here, Daddy. Follow me, Daddy. I know exactly what you mean, Daddy. Huh? Oh. See, since I met him, since he was 3 years old, he's played this game with me. Ha, Kuya. See, he's laughing. Little jerk. He's just like his brother. He's like you. What are you laughing at? Anyways, guys, this was I have fun, my boys, man. They know I'm not serious, guys. So please, people that you watch this, like I said, I'm not gonna edit this out. This is how I interact with my sons. All right, you're not going my hat, just right here, okay, Kuya? Osito. You're okay, Kuya. You can go ahead of us. Just don't go too far and don't be on the street, all right? Please. Anyways, then I already said drive by. I said loyal ones. They're always going to be following you. They're going to be subscribers or not, but they'll watch your video and make sure they watch every bit of it so they can come back and somehow try to say things that are going to hurt you, hurt your feelings, or be funny by doing whatever. And that's great too. Then there's the third ones, the third degree. Those are the scary ones. Those trolls are actually stalkers. Yeah, it's a big rabbit, huh, over there? Big rabbit. And we've seen it. We've seen it all over the internet. They exist everywhere. Dude, things, you know, be on this private Discord channels, Reddit, and everything. They communicate each other on the outside and come back. Go ahead and get whatever ice cream you want, boys. Get one. Hey, get a chocolate one for anything that's chocolate, preferably with nuts. If it's got peanuts, for Zaki. Yeah, something like that. Something all chocolate or like that for Zach, or like this. That's what he likes. And then for Mama likes the mochis if you have mochis. Get her too. I don't take anything. And I got the money when you need it, okay? Anyways, okay. Those are the ones that actually scare me because they actually are actually really doing harm, and they're doing it in a malicious intent just for whatever benefit it is. Whether financially or just to bring you down and hurt you. But things like I've seen where not particularly any other person in that another channel, but part of that group of people in the genre of that third degree that I talked about, where they'll dox the person's family and they'll call his mother personally and tell him, hey, your son's been in a bad accident and he's died. Things like that, guys. Those are the people that scare me. And I think Jack misunderstood, and he said something about, especially where I live, about stalkers and stuff. That is true. It could happen. I do have a little bit of a stalker, a little kid. That he tried stealing my GoPro once, and he thought it was funny, and he's followed me a couple times within the neighborhood and around here when we came out that night. Here, I got them. How much total? So you got one for Cito, you, because you got to eat them now. You can't take more than one because they're gonna melt. You know that, right? You tell Cito that. And then you got one for Zaki and 2 emojis for Mom. 1 or 2? 2. Okay, go pay. How much do you have in your hand? Okay, son. How much did you say? 72, and I gave you 100 pesos, right? Okay, but I gave him 100 pesos. He's asking for more money. Private school. Private school. Math at private school. So, yes, physical stalkers. That little boy thought it was funny to try to, you know, doing that as a joke. I pretty much, he got on my nerves because he did it to me that night when I was with my family. He went ahead and was stalking me, following me from here all the way at night. You know, he was there with his friends and they're so that's the kid that actually did try to take my GoPro that one time. I remembered him. I called him out on it. I showed him, and pretty much, you know, he got ridiculed by his friends, and that was it. But as far as stalkers here and this brown guy, I don't worry about it. It's pretty much okay. Nobody's gonna fuck with me here. Seriously. And it's mostly foreigners, other Americans that you have to watch out for. Now online, it could be anybody, guys. And it happens on every platform, on any group, whether it be expats, Philippine communities. I've seen it like with gamers is really bad. Those people tend to like have fun just swatting each other. IRL streamers say, dude, how you doing? You want to be on? Do you want to say hi?
Hi. Hi. Hello.
Hi, buddy. Hey, you have a good day. Take care. So, anyways, yeah, you have to be real careful, you know. My YouTube channel, I try to be as neutral as I can. I never try to, you know, stir the pot too much or try to go against the grain, or I just leave it at that, dude. If I don't like what somebody says, it is whatever. That's their opinion, that's their thought, that's what they have to say, believe. I leave it at that. I can go ahead and stop following them, unsubscribe, somehow block them, the 3 dots. You can't do that, so they don't come up in your feed anymore. But YouTube likes to do that. They'll kind of sneak them back in there, like that jackass. He's I forget his name. I can't stand him. But anyways, digress. You just forget, just ignore it. The only power you really have is to just give somebody a thumbs down. And even if you do that, that's going to put it on the algorithm. So you're really helping out the person by trying to hurt them anyways. So yeah, I'm not worried about stalkers here in this brown guy. Now if I was in the States, yeah. But then again, here's the thing though. Another thing Jack said, you know, at least I'm not being trolled by sick grandpa. And that's another thing that just kind of surprised me. My channel is not big. I'm not bigger than other channels. But he's somebody that, like, you know, brings up people. I mean, he's good at what he does. That's trolling, making fun of channels and stuff. And that's cool, dude. He's great at what he does. He's great at what he does. All right, mumble enough. Stalkers here. Haters, trolls, whatever. It's all the same, guys, anywhere you're at. Whether it be a platform for gamers, platform for, dude, gardening. Here we go. And you know, you people know that I grow peppers. So before I had a YouTube channel, I was really into like peppers. And on Facebook, on YouTube, that I joined several groups from these growers and grows that grow peppers, you know, and sell peppers, and also basically what they sell is seeds. That's where I got my seeds from them. And dude, they like competitors, you know, they're vendors, but they do, some were real malicious where like they'll like they're saying rumors about each other or things that weren't specifically true. Like it was the truth that they were like drug addicts, that they were criminals, that they were this and that, without any like proof. You know what I mean? That's the part where like, hey dude, do you have proof of this? And they wouldn't answer me. And like same like here on this community, same thing with that community. I wouldn't like take sides or oh, you know, join in, or I would just question, like, dude, you have proof of that, you know? And that's the thing, as it happened here, it happened over there, especially over there. Like I said, they're vendors, so they would go on my page and see who I had on my friends list. because they knew that I was friends with that person. Oh, was he like buying from that guy and this guy, and is he like giving them to that guy to sell and rename them and this? And I think that's what happened with my channel here on YouTube, that people have seen that I'm on many channels, because like I said, to me YouTube, number one is always gonna be entertainment. So I follow and subscribe to whoever I want that piques my interest and maintains my interest. If they don't, then I just don't follow them anymore, unsubscribe to them, or just like push those 3 dots and just please do not recommend this channel anymore. But it is what it is. So on that note, people, be good to each other, be good to yourself, respect yourself, and love one another. Peace out.
Please like
And subscribe. Thank you.
Welcome.